Hello everyone and welcome back to XCOM 2. Last episode we did okay, and the reason why I'm a little hesitant, we did win, we didn't lose anybody, but we have 10 people wounded. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. We do have enough for another squad, so we're not terrible, but it'd be a squad of not much. I guess we'd have Baroness, feedback. Oh, Raven's wounded? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we gotta wait 2 days in order to get Omega. And then we'd have play. Well, we won't have play and Baroness in the same squad. That's ridiculous. And I guess not a whole lot else. We have two Grenadiers. I was gonna call them Rangers. That's not right. We have one Ranger. Ice Pick's ready to go. Really though, we wait 2 days. We get Paladin back. We get Potato. No, we don't get Potato. We get Well-Tilled back. We get Pale Rider back. Do I care about Pale Rider? Not so much. I'm more excited about getting our other... We don't have another sharpshooter, actually. No, never mind. No, okay, so Well-Held, we tried to get a Shaken status off. We were so freaking close. I can't even blame a misplay. It was just bad RNG. Just how it was. So I think we're gonna have to buy some time. Just 2 days minimum. 8 days max. I mean, we'd do better with like a dozen days, but I really don't think that's gonna happen. And the reason why I don't think that's gonna happen is we have our tech done in like a day. And then I think we're out of research until we do some more Shadow Complex stuff. I don't know if it's actually Shadow Chamber stuff. But I don't think we have that kind of time. We might. Let's look at our bridge and see what's going on. Alright, we have a battle site. Interesting, which we might want to do. I want to look around first, though, because the Avatar Project's sneaking up on us, and I don't want that to happen. We were pretty close to making contact in Australia. I think we do this... Only 3 days, though. Well, I said 2 minimum. That's exactly what they're giving me. I can't wait too long on the screen, though, because time's still ticking. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll go ahead and make contact.
Setting course for the Australian sector.
I don't love it, but it's worth a shot. It's the only... It's not really the only shot we have, but I think it's the safest shot we have right now.
Sure you will find the
okay, Storm Gun, nobody cares. That was a fuck it play, really, is what it was. Okay, so assign new research. What do we got? We have... What do we have? Nothing? Yeah, we're out of research. Okay. Alright then Shadow Chamber it is. So we view Shadow Project, and then I guess... I think the safest play is probably going to be the codex data. It might not be. In order, though, it'd be top to bottom, wouldn't it? It's only 3 days. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't have any other research projects, so that's fine. Actually, do we have any Illyrium cores? We have Illyrium. It's not telling me. Oh, nope. Okay, we don't have any cores. Alright, well, we're using 1 core for a warsuit. I count that as a good play. Only 8 wounded now. We're getting there. We're not going to get much farther, I don't think. Because this is going to be done in 2 days. Okay, yes. Awesome. We're not going to tell you to continue your training. Back up a little bit. Back up. Tab button didn't work. I had to press right click. Okay, so Sheer on the operative. Yeah, she's up right now. What does war stand for? Be like Warlock? Maybe it's Warlock. That'd be pretty cool. That's not actually what I wanted. I wanted to look at the soldier list, because then it would tell me what it stands for. There she is up there. And that is Warlock. Okay, cool. Not what first comes to mind when I think Warlock. I think more of like a Gandalf figure, but no, warlock. Why should that be a gender designated term? It should be gender neutral. I totally agree with that. Okay. All right, so we at least have our warlock. That's something. We do have a lot of people recovering from wounds, and now we go ahead and make contact. I'm gonna skip over this. Okay, great, new outcome, which I don't really care about, and new contact, which is also good. But this is the most important thing, is now we can totally do this dark event. Is there not gonna let me do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Only 9. So is that a moderate? I'd be really surprised, but kind of pleased, actually. I mean, Andromedon, an Archon, and a Gatekeeper is not my idea of moderate, but I'll go with it, sure. No, difficult. Okay. Well, I agree with that. Totally difficult. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let's remove everybody. Except for you, the Warlock stays. I'm calling you Warlock. Your name's Omega. What should I give? Let's make all utility items available. And make all armor available. Okay, so what are we going to give you? We should totally give you a war suit, huh? Because that worked out incredibly well last time. How do we only have one war suit available? Oh. We give you an exosuit. We'll give the war suit to the Grenadier or the Ranger. I'm not sure who to do it for, but yeah, you get an exosuit. Rocket launcher is totally fine. So we're good there. Okay. Then, who do we have available? We have... I think anybody could have called this. Okay, so... I suppose what we should do is try to get play up a little bit. If we can get him to, like, captain, that at least puts him on par with the Baroness. And then we can worry about getting the Baroness in play up to Pale Rider standard. Pale Rider can possibly level up more, but it requires a hell of a lot of kills. So I think this is the right play. We'll make play. We'll play. Play. The word play has suddenly lost all meaning. Okay, so now we want to give you the spider suit. We could give you the ray suit, but I don't see a bonus for you being able to phase through walls. So totally spider suit there, and the mimic beacon, and you're good. Do all snipers just have this side spike thing? Let's actually change that. Seems like that's a weird sniper thing for you to have. So it'd be props, like... yeah, right arm deco. So we do feathers. Or just regular pauldron. That's good too. Okay. I mean, it's kind of boring to be both sides even, but kind of nice too. It's almost like a uniform. He's actually not wearing a shirt. Can we change that? Because that seems like that'd be cold. I'm just saying. Torso. You can pick, but it's not much of a choice. I suppose this one, that's a little better, I guess. Your arms still must be freezing, though. But I'm going to leave it alone. Oh, no, I can totally change it. No, I can't. I can pretend. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, see, that's better to me. I don't know where we're going. Oh, no, we're going to Australia. Though, what time of year? Is he going to tell me that? Is he going to tell me the time of year? It's not on the screen. Still, though, seems like it'd just be safer. I mean, even if it is summer, you gotta protect your arms, man. Okay, are we gonna take this Shaken Grenadier? Yeah, we can try it again. Last time it didn't work. Oh, well, I just shook the microphone there a little bit. It didn't work out too well last time. If we put him in a war suit, I think that would help. Doesn't help his will at all. Now let's put the other Grenadier in a war suit. We are totally having another Grenadier. Plasma Grenadier fine. Rocket launcher is fine. Okay, so our other Grenadier is gonna be a newbie, unfortunately, because Myers is wounded for like 7 days, which is crazy. So okay, Clark, you are our new Grenadier. Congratulations. The rumors you've heard about the horrible, horrible death rate are, of course, wildly exaggerated. Attrition rate, actually, is what we like to call it here in the office. Okay, so Ranger, totally taking Paladin. And we need a Specialist. Looks like it's going to be Feedback, because I don't think we have anybody else. Nope. Okay, Feedback it is. We were seriously out of Specialists? Oh, I guess they're all wounded. Oh, well, that's bad. Okay, well, don't get wounded this turn, because that'd be really horrible. We are totally going to give you a exosuit. Sounds good to me. And then the Ranger will totally get a Wraith suit. Loadout and Wraith suit. Great. Okay, we're good. Do we want to give anybody else special grenades? I don't think so. We missing anything? Doesn't look like... Oh. Yes, we are. We are, in fact. We need medkits. No way we're traveling this without any medkits. Okay. Now we're good. She still has a rocket launcher, so I count that as still having explosive ability. And I think now we're good, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Sabotage the living facility. Having 2 grenadiers for that sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, let's go. This is probably going to be planting an explosive charge and then getting to an evac point, if I had to guess. I should probably also mention that I'm not currently wearing my headphones. I injured my ear today, so just how it goes. But that means I won't be able to pick up on any audio cues. Hopefully it won't be a problem. I also don't know how quiet or how loud this is going because I turned down the volume way down. But it shouldn't matter. This isn't really story beat stuff, so I mean I'll turn it up if we get story beat stuff, but I really doubt that's gonna happen.
Get clear, and we'll blow that place to hell.
Yep, X4 charges, C4, X4, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's an explosive charge, basically, is our main concern here. Alright, we look ready to go. You guys look a little bit nervous. Don't let Wildhill drag you guys down, you know? It's going to be fine. It's going to be totally fine. It's only a difficult mission. I don't think we've seen easy since the beginning of the game, really. That's just how it goes. Oh good, we start cloaked. Great.
Coordinates are locked in.
That's not too far away. And we are starting on some high ground. That could be really good for us. And of course, Wildhill starts off the game here. Okay, so I am not going to do that. I was thinking of like jumping across over here. That's probably a bad idea. We could do... Let's put Wildhill in like a position where you get some scouting. We start off cloaked and we have no timer, so you know, prepare for a long mission because I usually do that. It's just pretty much a straight shot. Should we walk down the road here, this nice little path on this side, or should we go through what looks like a horrible place? Well, you phrase it that way, we should definitely go down the road, but I think we should try to clear out the horrible place if we can. We don't have a lot of vision. There's a lot of stuff just obstructing the view. I bet you there's a bunch of things in there. Okay, well, we'll send Wildhill up anyway. He can get a good look around.
Copy. Moving on target.
As best he can. Okay, didn't see anybody. That's to be expected, really. We'll move Janet up also.
Affirmative.
She's not going to see anything from up there. What we will do, though, is move our Ranger, like, all the way up. As far as he can go. He can get some vision. Should we put him on this side or this side? Or we can put him, like, way over here. Apparently there's no one inside the tower, which, you know, what the hell's the point of a guard tower with no one in it? But anyway. Yeah, actually, that's probably a good spot for him, so come up here.
Move.
He's probably going to get vision. It's not going to pop a pod. He did not get vision. You telling me there's nobody in this entire frickin' facility? Alright, fine. Hey, there's some supplies. Do we get those? I really hope we get those. Okay, so... who's left? Janet's there. Play. Play, play, play. Play, play, play. What we could do is come up like right here and then grapple over to the tower. Would that work? It means kind of sort of being out of cover, but if it works,
Rolling.
that could be a really good position for at least a little while. Well, yes it does, actually. It totally works. We can even put him like on top of the tower. That seems a little excessive and also incredibly exposed. He also does not have death from above, which I totally forgot about. How about this? We'll put you down here. That's still really good vision, though. Possibly. I don't think it exposes you. No? Okay, so he got good vision almost the entire facility. He didn't see squat. So I count that as a good sign. Let's move him up. Yeah, let's put you in full cover here. Oh, he totally got vision, though. But that's good. That's good. That's good. Because now we have vision. 2 Archons is a little more than I was expecting. But that's okay. The trick is, where the hell are they going to go? That is a very good question. He's at least in a good spot. The sniper, that is. Alright, feedback. I guess we try to go and engage. We're going to have a really difficult spot getting down there. But once we're down, well, we don't want to actually go down. The sniper's kind of in an exposed spot where he is not really. I mean, the tower kind of sort of helps. But we need to be able to provide backup. I don't really see a good backup position. I guess coming over here.
Go, go, go.
Means we're a little spread out, but again, no time limit. So I'm okay taking as much time as we need to take care of these guys. And we will totally wreck their shit.
10-4.
That's the official term. Hopefully they come this way, and that'll actually solve a lot of our problem. Yeah, just hunker down. I don't want you guys to actually open fire under any circumstances right now. Yeah, under any circumstances. You're in a bad spot. It's not going to work. Okay, we're still cloaked. They disappeared. Okay, but there's totally a health bar over here, which betrays them. So, how do we do this? We're going to have to come down. I'm sorry, but it's going to have to. Okay, well, I didn't want to really be on even playing field, but what will happen here... Because he's shaken, right? So I don't want him to be in a bad spot. I want him to get a kill and then walk away. So moving him here is fine.
Understood. Moving out.
But then I think he just stays there for a little while. He won't have a very good shot. I mean, not like he has any kind of squad sight or anything. What we do want to do is move the Paladin. I keep calling him the Paladin. It's just his name, man. Not his title. Doesn't mean he knows what he's doing. Alright, coming over here. That should give you some kind of vision. It won't expose you as far as I know.
10-4.
Unless there's a turret, in which case we're just boned. Are we boned? We are not boned. The boning does not happen. There's also no turret up here, which I'm kind of surprised by. Unless that's a... That is not a turret. That's an Archon. Okay. They're actually walking that way. Are they making like a circle around this building? I mean, that's the edge of the zone. So either they're on some kind of circuitous route, or they're totally leading us into a trap. One of the two. Okay, just hunker for now. Janet. Janet. What do you do with a problem like Janet? You put Janet over here. The 2 Grenadiers on high ground seem like a good idea to me.
I'm all over it.
At least for now. We will debate the merits of that later. Okay, play. You totally have a shot? You serious? Oh, that's why we still have vision. Okay. The guy has 25 defense just naturally? That's just cheating, really. I would love you to take a shot, but I think it's a bad idea. You would get creamed. Yeah, just a generally bad idea. Okay, so just come in over here.
On the move.
that doesn't actually... That actually worsens your odds, which, sad to say, I'm actually a little bit glad. Yeah, I mean, they're going to come down this way anyway if we open fire, so I'd rather we had a lot more people having some sort of vision on you. Okay, so I guess... I mean, we might as well... I'm assuming that as soon as they hit the edge of the wall here, they're going to turn around and come back down this way. Which means all we have to do is wait. Now, the other alternative is that they climb on top of the building and then try to walk back this way, and that would actually be a worst case scenario for us. That'd be bad. I don't want that. Alright, well, let's go where they are now, and if we don't see them, then we worry. But I'd like to just set up something in preparation for an ambush later. You just hunker. And the reason why I'm doing hunkering now is because I know somebody has the hunkering feat, and I totally forget who it is. I'm sure it's somebody, I just don't remember who it is. This would be our psychic. I want you to come down here.
Okay.
And you might actually be the only one who I'm going to put on Overwatch.
Scanning.
I don't think it matters too much. Okay, they did totally turn around. So this is great. This is great. They're totally unsuspecting. Unfortunately, it's too far away for a Grenadier to hit, right? Yeah, he has great range, but not that great range. Okay, which means he also doesn't have vision. So being back here totally didn't work for us. He come in here. I don't know if he'll have vision there, but we could try it.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And we're not going to worry about opening fire yet. I'd like to. Okay, totally has vision. And he's able to blow them up if we want to. Okay, great. That is great. What about our Grenadier? Also does not have vision. Not unexpected. I think if we move our Specialist or our Ranger up, then she'd be able to... Oh, no. She's not going to be able to move to the Ranger spot without losing her shot. But if we move the Specialist up, just like up here, I think... No, not there. Right here. Then she would still have a shot. So I want to move her elsewhere. Just looking around for a better position. There might not be bad. Then we're not grouped nearly as tight, and then we don't have to worry about, or at least not worry as much about an explosive.
Moving on target location.
Come over there. And you still have a shot. Good to see. Okay, so then Omega doesn't actually see them, huh? That's not surprising. She got a bunch of crates in her way. We don't have a good spot to put, I guess, here? That's not a great spot, but that actually goes back to the whole clustering problem I was trying to avoid. We could put you in half cover. I don't love that idea. Also, you know, clustered. Way over here is a little bit too far out. Could move the Ranger over there, though. Because they won't know where he is even when everyone else pops. So moving him behind here, like in full cover, would give him a good shot next turn. Assuming they don't just spot him. And we'll put him on Overwatch just to be sure. Okay. And they're probably going to advance on us, to be fair. So who's going to take the first shot? I think since they're clustered so nicely, I think it's going to have to be Wild Hild. Just because he's not going to get a kill from it. There's no question about that. But just to open it, I think he's the better choice because I think he's more leveled up. Yeah, he's definitely more leveled up than our rookie Grenadier. So therefore he has more explosives. So it's not so much throwing it away. So I think he's the one who's going to open fire. So then everybody else gets into some kind of position. I don't know if you're going to have a shot there, but I'm going to put you there anyway.
Moving to designated position.
And I meant to do that earlier, and I do apologize. Oh, you totally have a shot. Okay. So yeah, go in Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes
You
on
do
it.
not. You go in Overwatch just in case. You do not. We could open fire with a pistol as an opener. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's not do that. I kind of wish you had Killzone, but you're not leveled up enough for that. It'll happen. It'll happen. You go in Overwatch. And then you go on... Huh. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Null Lance. Does that work in this scenario? It might get 2. Possibly 14 damage goes through armor. That might actually be a good opener. Does it actually do any friendly fire here? Are we safe here? We are totally safe doing this. That might actually be a better opener. Okay. Hitting 2 at once is basically what No Lance is all about. Okay, Wild Hild. You're going on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
We are totally opening with No Lance. We've never done this before. I think it could be fun. There's no chance getting the other Archon. Oh, there is. Okay, so now we got a choice. Do we try to take 2 Archons, who are definitely dangerous, or do we try to take out the Andromedon in an Archon? Now it's only saying... Oh, it's because they're moving around too much. So now I don't know who's going to actually hit. I say go ahead and try to take out the 2 Archons. Cross your fingers, boys and girls. This is theoretically guaranteed damage. It's just how much is it guaranteed for? 9 or 14? Hard to tell. Survey says... This is my problem with Family Feud, too, is it'll take forever. Okay, down to half is decent, and that's a good opener. It did not shred armor, unfortunately, because I didn't go for the Andromedon, but still good, I think. 1 damage because he missed. 4 damage is good. I mean, it could have been better if we had shredded the armor, but that's my fault. Missed the Andromedon, huh? Okay. And that's a heavy miss. And okay, the Andromedon is... Okay, I thought from in there he was flanked. Oh, he's just going to go and walk up right to her, huh? Was not expecting that. She's going to die if we're not careful. Oh, somehow that missed. I mean, she's exposed, which is bad, but... Okay, she just spotted the ranger who gets a shot, and maybe... No, you suck.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh, straight to the one who hurt him. That's actually kind of fair. Oh, okay. Half damage. That's not too terrible. Oh, they're totally ganging up on the specialist, though. It's going to be horrible. He's not going to miss. Yep, he didn't miss. 8 damage. Wow. Okay, so the specialist needs to get the hell out of there. I'm not sure why that exploded, but okay. So I think what we need to do... Well, if our sniper can take care of the Archon near our Psychic, that would be ideal. 91 on the Andromedon, though, is a solid hit. Only 67 on the Archon, huh? We do need to throw in a grenade on the Andromedon, which means we definitely need to move the Specialist the hell out. Which we were going to do anyway, so that's fair. We can only move her a little ways back. I think back here might be better than behind the full cover, which is going to take a full turn. Back to this full cover doesn't actually move her too far away from the explosion. I'm going to move her as far away from the explosion as possible. And then we can decide whether or not she heals herself or what happens. So we'll see. Okay, so what are we going to do about this Archon? Well, can't quite kill it there. Not with that anyway. What about... Theoretically could kill it there. 71% solid. And if that doesn't work, we can throw in the Ranger and try to swipe at it. We have a pretty bad shot on everybody else. Yeah, I say go ahead and take your 71% chance here. It's worth a shot. Oh, big freaking miss. These Archons are so freaking hard to hit. Okay, so Janet, I think, throws in a grenade on the Andromedon. And, of course, the Archon right next to him. Won't do terrible much damage. I'm only 6, huh? Does the rocket do better? Maybe. Maybe. No, 5 to 6. It'll definitely destroy a lot of the building, but that's okay. I don't want to destroy the the nice little glowing piece of crate, which is already kind of hurt. Yeah, it's not going to kill the Archon, but maybe we can have the Specialist finish it off. We're not going to be able to finish off the Andromedon, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe we can finish off the Archon. Okay. Only shred 1 armor, though. That's pretty bad. Okay. So, we could put him over here on the Archon. That's a bad spot for you to be in. I really wish I could kind of determine where he was going to take the slash. Not that there's a lot of good spots. I guess either way leaves him exposed. So we can definitely just take a shot. Lightning Hands, 88%. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's a free shot. If it hurts him, great. Oh, okay. At least grazed him. That's something. It's more than somebody did at point blank, which I realize is hard to do. I really, really want to take a shot on the Andromedon, which is almost guaranteed at 91. Or no, yeah, the Andromedon. I don't know how the Archon is less, but it is. I think what we do, though, is we try to give Watanbe his kill. And if we do that, we basically throw in a grenade, or even a rocket would do it. Like right there. That'll kill the Archon. Wound the Andromedon, strip away some of his armor. Yeah, I realize the Archon next to the Psychic is definitely a problem. Okay, good. So we got his kill, and he's not wounded yet. Notice I say yet. Okay, feedback. You no longer need to kill the Archon there. The Andromedon's still a problem, don't get me wrong. But killing it now is not actually going to solve your problem. Oh, you only have that shot, huh? Well, if you only have that shot, then yeah, I suppose you take it. Kind of tempted to have you heal yourself, but okay, that's good. That's a good shot. We have Paladin and we have Play. That's it. If Paladin can somehow wound or even kill the Archon with a slash, that'd be really good. Does expose him to the Andromedon, which is unfortunate. But I think it's worth it. If it kills, and it did. It totally did. Okay, good. The Andromedons are out. Or no, sorry, the Archons are out. The Andromedon might be out if this works. Now, unfortunately, that only puts him in his first phase, not his second phase. Do we throw out a Mimic? No, and I'll tell you why. The Andromedon right now is probably going to go after the Specialist. If this hits, he's probably going to go after the nearest Grenadier. The Grenadier has full health, the Specialist doesn't. And granted, I'm weighing the odds, but I think they're good odds. So let's go ahead and take this. It should kill him off. Okay, good. Now it's the, now he resurrects, or whatever he does. The suit basically acts on its own. Okay, let's see if he does what I said he would. And sure enough, he went up to the Grenadier and takes a swipe at her. And missed. So actually, that was really good for us. Okay, so that's excellent. We can totally take care of the Andromedon this turn. Somehow you don't have a shot? How is that even possible? We can make you have a shot. We could even make you have the kill if we wanted to. Janet hasn't had a kill yet, which I suppose we need to do. Play doesn't have a shot. Oh, I guess he's blocked by the light or something. I call kind of bullshit on that, but okay. Can he actually grapple somewhere else? He can grapple next door. He can grapple over here. Then he would have a shot. That would actually be a decent place for us to maneuver from next in the next little bit. Yeah, okay, so coming over here. That's actually a great position, I think, for later. Does not actually expose us to any more problems. And you totally take the 92. That's a great shot. I'd be really surprised if he missed, but it's impossible. And it didn't actually happen. Okay, good. We should probably get the Grenadier out of there. Try not to walk through any poison. I just ask for little things in life, really, you know. Try not to walk through poison. Should we get her the kill? Sure. We can tell the ranger and the psychic to duck, right?
Okay, I'll go.
Assuming she actually has a shot here. She does. That should kill him off. Theoretically. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Your first kill. Congratulations.
That definitely
You know, we didn't set that up or anything. Alright, so... You go ahead and reload. Oh, that was probably our free reload? Yeah, it's probably a waste. That's okay. And you stay right where you are. I was about to have you scout. That's a really bad idea. We want to take the shaken status off of you. So just go on Overwatch. They know we're here now. For better or for worse.
Rock and roll.
Okay, reload. And then... Did you have a free reload too? I don't even remember. And then just go behind some kind of cover. This is good.
Heading out.
Good enough. Okay. Feedback. You should probably heal yourself. Either that or Omega. I'm going to say Omega is probably more likely to be in the front line, so you go ahead and heal her first.
Heal him up.
Man, we're going to have so many wounded at the end of this mission. At least, hopefully nobody dead. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. And then heal yourself. That's basically your turn, but that's okay because you're blocked by acid anyway.
Go heal
At least
him.
until next turn, I think. Just go on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
And we will wait for the bad guys, and the bad guys didn't do anything. Okay, so Paladin is exposed. We just need to go inside this building right here. Okay. Well, let's just take it nice and slow. Come right up here. That should be far enough. Basically, I don't want to do a full move until we have to, and I don't think we really ever have to, do we? Okay, Janet, you did really good for your first mission so far. Just want to, you know, give you some kudos for that.
What's over there?
Probably don't move past Paladin.
Come get some.
That's probably a good safe thing to say, right?
If you say so.
As long as we don't expose anybody on the left there, but I think we're fine.
Scanning.
Okay, play, you definitely need to reload. And then
Let's do
just
this.
hunker for
All set.
now. We'll think about moving you later. And yeah, the acid all went away. Alright, so just come up here,
I'm trusting you here.
and I guess reload. Yeah, it's safer to safer to have a full
Ready to
magazine.
go.
That makes sense. And you come in like right up here and also
Here I
reload.
come.
Doesn't put everyone in Overwatch, but I think like half our team is, so that's still good.
Let's rock.
Okay. No bad guys yet, but we totally expect them. They're probably all inside the building. So what do we do about this? Well, there's likely going to be a turret, right? I don't see one. That doesn't mean there isn't one. But that would be my guess. So come in like right over here.
What's
It's
over
not
there?
your farthest move, but it's something. And also, you know, we don't want to make you too exposed here. That's a little dangerous. I don't want to go to half cover. Let's move the Paladin up. Alright, go to this half cover. That'll at least give you some vision on the building. Maybe give us an idea if there's a turret. You don't see a turret, which is kind of surprising, but I'm okay with it. Maybe what we do, since the objective's right there, we just blast a hole in this wall. Like right where the windows are, basically. Yeah, because we don't want to knock out the ladder if we don't have to. But I think knocking out this wall will be totally fine. Okay, so go on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Okay, Wild Hill, you stay right where
Got it
you are.
covered.
Janet, you come up basically right where the ranger
Guess that'll be
was.
okay.
And let's do nice 2x2 formation here, or
Got it
3x3 or whatever. Play. Is there a good place you could be? We can't grapple yet. Maybe we'll be able to grapple all the way over to the tower, but I doubt it. Do we want to move in preparation? I don't see a good place. Really, he's in a good spot right now. Let's not mess with a good thing.
Moving to Overwatch.
Feedback. I'm actually going to double move you since you're a little bit behind. And push you... Well... No, we can actually move Omega there first.
Finally.
Kind of all just walk down this nice little road we made for ourselves.
Affirmative. Cover
And
it
then
now.
you come up here to where she
You
was.
say so.
And then it's fine if you're a little bit behind because now you're with
I'm on it.
the sniper. Okay, so... Paladin. Come in right here. It's full cover. We'll see if there's a turret.
Not a problem.
I would totally put a turret there. And what do you know? Ha! Turret. Okay. You have a good shot on the turret. It is super heavy to a turret with 3 armor, though. I would love an armor break. Janet, do you think you could hit? You won't even be able to see it from there. Because he wasn't. Shoot. Well, we can try it, but I don't think she'll be able to see it from here. Maybe here? It might have just been a matter of positioning. We can try.
I'm trusting you here.
If not, we could always move our ranger away. Yeah, she doesn't have a shot. We could launch a grenade in, and that would kind of shred a little bit of its armor. Or even a rocket. Rocket would do it, but it would only shred like 1 armor. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe we just move the ranger back a little bit until she can move in and shred a little bit. Of course, you have a shot. You have squad sight. Can you actually grapple over to... You can't grapple to the tower. That's probably not surprising. Oh, it's Mimic Beacon. Haha. Gonna even press anything. You have no grapples anywhere. Oh, up here. That's not helpful. Okay. Then what you do is you make a full move. Yeah, right here is good. I mean, full move for a sniper is not a big deal. Because otherwise he's not going to be able to fire anyway. Okay, Wild Hild. I don't have a good spot for you right now. I guess you come up here. Since we know there aren't any other bad guys but the turret right now, you just go on Overwatch just, you know, to watch her back. And same with you. You go on Overwatch. Paladin's going to have to back the hell up. Because what we don't want him to do is get pinned down by that fire. And the height advantage is just going to negate any benefit he gets from that cover anyway. If he moves over, like, over here, that should be good enough. That's not going to expose anybody, right? It could. But I think we take that risk.
On my way.
It's right in the middle, though, so it shouldn't expose anything. Okay. And feedback comes in, like, right over here. It is a double move. But I think that's fine. If she could actually hack it next turn, that'd be great. But she has to be able to see it, and I don't think that's going to happen either. You just come up over here. I mean, we're kind of all clustered a little bit again. But I think it's okay for now. Okay, good. So it didn't go off. Wild Hild is not going to be the one to take the shot. It's going to be Janet. She's not going to shred, though, is she? And she needs to reload anyway. Tell you what, reload. Okay, reloaded. And then we're going to go ahead and throw in the rocket. And I know I said that was a bad idea. But that was before we had Wild Hild here. Oh, you know what? You can't see it yet. That's okay. Wild Hild. There you are. Okay. You're going to come over here.
Okay, I'll go.
You're going to see the turret, right? You totally see the turret. Okay. 75%, not great. Oh, you might actually just be able to shred it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This still has a good plan. If you hit, then you'll shred the armor. Janet will shoot the rocket. That'll destroy the turret. And then we're good. That's if you hit. You have to hit to make this plan work. That was shit. And I want to just tell you right now, it was total shit. Okay, so much for the plan. Wild Hild might get hit if we're not careful. So what do we do? Well, I think what we do... It's a very good question. We could run and gun and get, like, right up on it. That'd be interesting. I worry that there's bad guys behind the turret. There might not be. They might all be inside the building. But even so, that kind of puts the ranger in a really bad spot. So I think instead we just move up one just enough to see the turret.
Sure thing.
Okay, now you see the turret. You go ahead and take your shot. We might still be able to make the rocket plan work. But it requires on you hitting. Okay, that's decent. Now the sniper hits. And it's kind of sad we have to make everybody worked. But this might kill it. And we can do this without a rocket. That's actually great, because ammo is a renewable resource. Rockets totally aren't. Okay, perfect. Great. Sniper gets the kill.
Kill
Fantastic.
confirmed.
Oh, he's actually only 2 away from leveling up. Okay, we just saved Wild Hild from being shaken forever. But we should probably just make sure that's gonna stick. So, go in Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Feedback. How about you do me a favor here and do aid protocol? Is that actually worth it? We don't see any bad guys. We should probably get him the heck out of the front line. He should be in the back line with the specialist and the sniper.
On Overwatch.
The psychic should be on the front line. And we will move her up next turn as soon as we get in a good
Move
spot.
already. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, alien activity, didn't see anybody. Alright, Wild Hild, stay exactly where you are. Do not move. We only moved you up to take care of the turret, and you failed miserably, so we're going to stop doing that. We want to get that shaken status off of you. Alright, so we were going to blow open a hole in this wall, right? So I think Wild Hild can do that from here. Yeah, he has a grenade left. Actually, that's a rocket. Is he actually out of grenades? We might have used it to take down the Archon, didn't we? Okay, what about our other Grenadier? She has 1 grenade, 1 rocket. Wild Hild has just his rocket, right? Oh, no. No, for some reason I was reading that wrong. Okay, no, he already used his rocket. He hasn't used any of his grenades. Alright, well, if you haven't used any of your grenades, yeah, just open a wall for us, will you? You have the explosion perk, so this should make it nice and easy. I don't want to destroy too much cover. What I want to basically do is just take down the wall. Preferably not the tree, which is going to be red no matter what I do, apparently. Okay. The tree's going to die, apparently. There's no way to get around it. Tree's dead. Alright, this takes off more cover than I like, but here, I guess. Here, right where the... You know what? Fuck the tree. We kind of need the ladder. Well, we might not need the ladder. Oh, it'd be kind of useful for the sniper just in case. I mean, he does have grapple, so maybe the ladder's not too important. We might need backup. So, yeah, we'll leave the ladder. We'll kill the tree. Yeah, do it. That should be fine. That should blow a good-sized chunk in the wall, I would hope. With the windows there, that's already structurally insecure, I would think. That, in fact, is the case. Alright, good open wall right there. Now you come in up here,
I guess that'll be
and you look for
okay.
any bad guys. Really got framey there for a second.
Advent forces on the
Oh,
ground.
hey, look, bad guys. Okay, not where we expected them. They totally spotted us. That's okay, I guess. We totally used up the grenade at the wrong time, but now we can use another grenade. Yeah, actually, grenade... Yeah. That's what we do. Grenade right... not shield wall, but grenade would severely injure the blade guy and also take away his cover. Both of those are good things. It'll only strip away 1 armor from the gatekeeper, maybe 2.
Fire in the hole!
But I like this plan. Let's do it. Pop. Critical. Nice. Didn't actually kill him, but still. Okay, you were totally exposed. We can get you behind some decent cover. We can even phase you in a wall if we wanted to, which I don't think actually solves our problem. Gatekeeper is a problem, but I think also a problem is the guy who's going to come over and poke somebody, and we really don't want him to poke anybody. Play, who do you have a shot on? The Gatekeeper. 40% though, that's pretty bad. 19% on the Lancer. That's awful. Can we actually get you up somewhere with the grapple? That is 9. We can. That might be a horrible spot. But I say do it anyway. You're a little exposed up there, but I don't think he'll shoot at you. But I guess I don't know that for sure. Oh, shit. Okay, this is totally a mimic situation. I wasn't even... Oh, man, I didn't realize there was 2 Great Gatekeepers and 2 more Archons. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We definitely throw out a mimic then. Like, right on top of the building, I think. Nice and distracting. Should make everyone see it. Maybe even make everyone group around it for a good grenade. Who knows? Alright. We have a bad situation here. Who do we go for first? Fucktown, basically. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. What do we do? We have to do something here. I think a void might not be a bad call. Half cover's bad call, though. But you're already in half cover, so what do you care? How big's your void? Void is decently sized, but it's still not going to grab everyone. No, not even if we're very, very lucky. Is void... You can barely see that Gatekeeper over there, which means you can't even hit the Archons. Okay, that's fine. Void there will kill the Lancer, which I think we're just going to have to be satisfied with. Does Null Lance work in our benefit here? Not really. We could reposition so it does. I mean, 9 damage on the Gatekeeper would be ideal. I guess we put you, like, right here. That'll get you in a good... Or maybe even, like, right here would get you in a good lineup. Does mean you risk being flanked.
Here I come.
But I think any kind of benefit you can give us would be key. There you go. Perfect lineup. That should kill the Lancer for sure. Severely injured the Gatekeeper.
Armor will shield you.
6 cooldown, though. Okay, that's solid. That's actually really good for our Gatekeeper situation. Only 1 Gatekeeper to worry about if we take him out this turn. Which maybe we can do? Only Feedback and Paladin left. Paladin needs to move. Because he's in a really bad spot. Now, the Mimic is going to alleviate some of that. But the Gatekeeper focusing on the Mimic is going to make this really, really bad. 49% on the Gatekeeper. We can't run up and hit him, unfortunately. Could throw a grenade, but I don't think that helps. We could move you. 48%. Rocket's not going to do much. I mean, I think we have to take our low percentage shots here. Chain shot. That is significantly worse. I mean, we could pray, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, come on. There's a chance this could work with just fire weapon, but it's so unlikely because the armor causes some problems. We could theoretically strip some of that armor away with 7. No. Turns out the rocket launcher doesn't go that far for some reason because you can't see past it or something. I have no idea why the rocket launcher doesn't work. It really should. Alright, well, we could do aid protocol on somebody. How about we do aid protocol on... Wild Hild's kind of what I was thinking, but Paladin's probably the better call here. Either Paladin or the Sniper. Yeah, Paladin might get targeted next, so we got to do that. So you go and put aid protocol on him. That at least gives him some benefit. And then we go ahead and open fire on the Gatekeeper and pray, basically. Okay, that's good.
Hit the armor.
If we hadn't had the 4 armor, we could totally have blown him away, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. What we do, though... Do we take the 50-50 shot, or do we throw in a grenade? Or a rocket, I guess, in this case. Oh, no, he doesn't have any rockets. We could run and gun. What does that get us? That might get us into good cover if we go over here. Fortunately, there's still this other guy over here that's a problem. We don't want to group up too much. Run and gun might not be a bad idea, though. If we run and gun and go over here, we are grouped together. which would make a tempting target for the Archons and the Gatekeeper. Theoretically, though, the Mimic should make this easier a little bit. But it's basically like going up against a boss, right? I mean, it's not going to last very long. Could phase, but I don't see what that does for us. We could go inside the building, apparently. It says we can. I don't think we can actually do it, but it says we can. Oh, no. It's just going around the building. I see. Oh, man. Okay, here's what we do. We run and gun. We throw a grenade. Grenade kills the Gatekeeper. Maybe. Actually, what was the grenade damage do? 5 to 6. Oh, okay. Well, the 4 armor is going to block some of that. So actually, that's not a guaranteed kill. No, I think we have to... I think what we do... We use run and gun. We come up here. And then hope that the car doesn't actually block us from firing. But that way, he's actually a little bit more protected. Yeah. Let's do it. We are clustered around an explosive vehicle. Oh, shit. Okay, well... Could do is grapple somewhere. That's an interesting choice. That doesn't cost us anything to do. If we move over here, it's kind of weird. But the elevated position might actually help us. I don't have another spot for another... Oh, I could go up next to the sniper. That'd be hilarious. Or go up there. I could have done that before without even moving. Couldn't I? I don't think it gave me an option to do that before. That would put me in half cover, but I don't think it would give me a better shot. It's kind of weird I can't go on top of the burning building right now, but okay. I think this actually gives me a shot. Or I could just throw a grenade. I don't know if the grenade's going to do it, but it's a Hail Mary pass either way. Okay. No, I think we throw the grenade. I don't know if it's going to work. It might not. If it doesn't, the Mimic's dead for sure. And then we're going to lose somebody else. Because the Archons and 2 Gatekeepers... Yeah, they're going to make short work of the Mimic, and then they're going to pick their targets, which I'm guessing is going to be the sniper. I mean, not having a shot sucks so bad here. I'm hesitating on throwing the grenade because 4 freaking armor. Even assuming it does minimum damage. Does it do minimum damage after it shreds? Or does it do minimum damage before it shreds? Because if it shreds and then does damage, then we only have 3 armor to contend with, plus the 2 health, then it kills him. Easy. If it does it after, or does it before, then he'll still have 1 health, and that's just as good as not doing any damage at all. Fuck it, do it. Don't even think about it anymore. Just throw it. See what happens. Okay, now we know. It shreds first, then does damage. That sucks. He's immune to fire, apparently. Oh, and that sucks so bad. The threat. Okay, so if you miss the Mimic, that'd be great. He killed it instantly. In 1 hit. Well, so much for them grouping around the Mimic. That's not going to work. Oh, and you just flanked our psychic. Yep, okay, that hurts. Gatekeeper's going to hurt worse, though. Yeah, he might die. Yep. Oh, he's bleeding out, but nevertheless. I suppose the specialist might be able to... Oh, Blazing Pinion is going to be a problem, that's for sure. Well, we're going to have to move anyway, so that's fine, really. The sniper is bleeding out is not good for us. I don't know where the other Archon went, but that can't be good. Okay, so obviously we need to move. Yeah, he's bleeding out down there. The specialist is not actually a target one of the pinions. So this is good. You can totally stabilize, play, which stops him from bleeding out, which at least then we don't need to worry about him.
Go patch him up.
It's weird it went up there when he's actually clearly on the ground. Does that mean we're going to have to go up to get him even though he's right there? I hope not. 53 on the gatekeeper. Could happen. Could happen. Omega. We're just in a bad way, aren't we? Why is that not cover? Oh, because the Archon's up high. Okay, yeah, okay. We definitely need to move anyway. I'm moving over here, I guess, is slightly better. A tactical retreat is not my ideal, but I'll do it. So coming over here.
Let's do this.
The car's going to blow up, basically. We need to get out of there. You do soul damage on the gatekeeper. Could work. Could just kill this guy if we do max damage. That's actually a little tempting. He's just annoying at this point. So, could do that. If we do Void Rift, do we get anybody else? No, we can't get 2 gatekeepers at once, so that's just a pipe dream. So yeah, just kill the elite trooper if you
The
can.
mind is willing.
That'd be great. I'd appreciate it very much if you could. Not quite, but that's still decent. Okay, Janet. You definitely need to move. Wildhild also needs to move. I think Wildhild moves over here, and then somebody needs to take care of this gatekeeper.
I'm trusting you here.
I don't know who that is. Oh, one of the Archons had...
Heavy fire in the
Yep,
zone.
okay. Lightning Reflexes fortunately saved him. But yeah, one of the Archons up top probably had Overwatch on. That's fine. Could suppress this guy. Only 55. That's because he's flying. Flying ones are always so hard to hit. Need to move you back probably. Don't want to be too close to that, but there should be fine.
What's over there?
Okay, they're good there. 51% there, 39% there, 37. Wow, all these shots are terrible. Could just kill it, but killing him is probably a better move. Does leave us a little exposed, but does it really matter when you're dealing with somebody who can fly up to you and shoot you anyway? Yeah. We see the objective. Yeah,
You're near
we're
the
fine.
target position.
This should just kill him. Yep, did. Okay, great.
Only the
He
best.
doesn't get another move. Okay, so now we get to decide who to kill first. That's always a nice decision to try to make. I think we try, or rather we have to try to kill. We do have rockets, so we could make this a really easy decision. I think we try to shred a little bit. So like Wildhild could shred the other gatekeeper, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he can. He totally can. This building's going to be halfway destroyed anyway. Do it like right... I mean, the Archon is also like right above, but the Archon can fly, so I don't think it matters too much. I don't know if he can just drop and then die. Maybe. It's worth trying, anyway. I have no idea where the Archon actually is, so this is probably our best shot at hurting the Archon. And the Gatekeeper at the same time.
Grenade.
You might ask why not go for the other Gatekeeper? We'll get to him in a minute. I want to do this first. Something just dropped. I'm not sure what did. Something dropped and I'm pretty sure exploded and died, but I don't know what it was. Okay, there's that Archon there. Can't do anything with him. Gatekeeper, I think is who we take the shot on. With both these people? If we need to, yes. I'd prefer not to need to. But yeah, go ahead and fire on this Gatekeeper. Oh, big freaking miss. Alright, then what do we do? Could go for the 37% shot. Or we go for the guarantee. And I think we go for the guarantee. This guy's been such a pain in the ass. I hate to do it on only one guy, but he's been such a pain.
Bring in the pain.
We're gonna do it. That might have been a little too far back, but I think it's fine. Yep, it's fine. Okay, so he exploded and died. Loot destroyed. Yeah, another Illyrium core gone, unfortunately, probably. That's okay. Okay, let's see what the Archons do. Let's see what the Gatekeeper does. Gatekeeper dropped, but he wasn't injured. He was injured a little bit. That always happens when they drop like that. Okay, her cover got destroyed. That's bad. Gatekeeper's gonna move. That was weird. Oh, it opened. I don't think we've ever seen it open before, because now it's psychic, huh? And I don't know what it's shooting at, but it can't be anything good. Okay, he shot at the ranger. Alright. Oh, when you resurrected. I didn't realize you could do that. 2 of them. Okay, well, one straight up... Oh, shoot, I was going to say one straight up died. Nope, not so lucky. Oh, he still gets to move, huh? I guess he lands and then moves. Well, that Grenadier might be dead. Pretty close. Yep, she's dead. Not even a chance to bleed out, just dead. Okay, the other Archon moves, and... Okay, there he is up there. He's probably going to fire. Height advantage is pretty good. Oh, okay, so you got the Specialist. Okay, Reanimators don't think I get a shot. So now it's just Wild-Hilled, who can come up here. 85% on the Gatekeeper, take it down to half. This is a bad way right now. That's decent, and took away all his armor.
Deflection. Gonna need to reload soon.
And then he shielded back up. We need to take care of the Gatekeeper so that it can't keep doing that, basically. Huh. We could try mind controlling one of the Archons. That's insanity. That's mind control. If we do that, 85% is pretty good. This is why you take a high level psychic along the way whenever you can. So that could turn the tide for us. And there we go, mind control. Nice, I'm glad that gamble worked. It means we're not going to be able to control it this turn, but it means we also don't have to worry about it. So we totally take the Gatekeeper. Yeah, 55% shot. Go for it. Decent. I don't know how much damage that did because it was covered by the icon, but decent. He's the only one left. Alright, here's what you do then. You come in, like, right over here, I guess. The car's already blown up, so, you know, can't do much more.
On my way.
Coming over here, okay. And then, don't fire on them, or him, but that guy. And maybe it works out and nobody else has to die. Oh, it actually worked. Executed totally worked.
That's how it's
Okay,
done.
now we just have one more Archon. These guys expire again. Okay, one more Archon, maybe not too bad. Theoretically. My guess is Pinions? Or he'll just shoot at somebody. That car's not going to explode again, right? I mean, I'm kind of hilarious that the light's still flashing. For some reason, the Archon didn't move. No, he totally moved. He ran away. That's unexpected. I'm not moving Wild-Hilled up, because that's crazy talk. That is not cover. Somehow that is. I guess we go up. Well, no, we reload first. That's what we do.
Oh,
We
yeah.
reload first. Then we go on Overwatch, because we don't trust anything anybody says ever.
Overwatch.
Then you reload. Everybody reloads who's still alive. Fortunately, our sniper isn't actually dead, but we are going to have to evac with him,
I'm on it.
because we don't want to leave him behind. That means everybody gets to pick up a body, I guess, or two people have to pick up bodies. You also need to reload, don't you? It's probably a good idea. I don't even know why I moved you.
It's killing time.
We are going to move you as far in as we can without exposing too much. I'm tempted to do the pinion ability, but I guess that's probably not wise. How about you just go in this nice exposed area over here. And we will have the psychic follow you. And then not do anything else so she can maintain her concentration.
Tired of waiting around.
So right there, and then that's it. That's all you do. Not even going on Overwatch. You just hunker down.
All set.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, if he goes for the other Archon first, that'd be great. Oh, if you get a kill, though, that'd be fantastic. Nope, raised. Oh, total miss.
Cover the flank.
You can do pinions. Battle Frenzy and pinions. Okay. That's actually the safest move that I wanted him to do. That just means we have to move around, which is fine. And maybe the Archon can fly up there and hit him? That'd be great. Okay, Wild Hilt again somehow escapes the pinions. If you can actually land this shot, I might love you forever. That's great. I mean, you grazed him, but still.
I got a piece. Could use
Okay,
some
Paladin
ammo
needs
over
to
here.
move again. That's fine. He probably should move anyway. So should Feedback. Feedback, where are we going to move you? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess everyone else moves and goes on Overwatch. Because you know the Archon's going to move, right? And if you know that...
I'm trusting
I mean, he's in a bad spot to hit right now. 63% though is pretty good. I'll take that odd, sure. That was actually really good. And then I think he just dies when he lands now. So I don't think we even have to worry about it anymore. Alright, just come over. I mean, it doesn't even matter where we go right now. So come back over here. We keep going back and forth between this. That's fine. Then go on... Actually, just hunker. Hunker or... No, go on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Just in case this Archon does something crazy. 50% shot. I say you take the shot. Because what the hell? Oh, totally worked. Totally worked. The pinions are still going to drop because, you know, they were fired. So, you know, whatever. Okay, so Omega, you coming over here.
Here I
You try to
come.
maintain that mind control. And then you just hunker right now.
Holding position.
Okay, nobody was around for the pinions. Good. Oh, we got reinforcements incoming. Okay.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up
That's
hostile
fine,
reinforcements
actually. We
inbound
might
on
be
your
able to set up
position.
even an ambush with that. And we haven't come anywhere near our objective right now, but that's to be expected at this point. So come over
I
here,
guess that'll be okay.
set up an Overwatch. Shoot. Yeah, set up an Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
If we're really lucky, we can make this work. I mean, you behind some little better cover might work out well for us.
If you say so.
And then go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
Paladin comes in. I guess a good running gun would put him in a good spot. If we can get 3 guys here, that works out pretty well, I think. So yeah, running gun. And then I think run right over here is good.
Running.
Okay, now you go on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Archon, we are actually going to set you up right here so you can surprise your friends. Assuming you don't surprise us. And then you go on Overwatch. Omega, you try to keep him in sight so you can focus. You stay right there. You do not do anything else. Keep your
Standing
concentration.
fast.
Hopefully he still stays mind controlled long enough for this to work. So who are they going to drop off? Probably just some... Oh yeah, this should be totally fine. They are going to have a really bad day. I think Wild Hill even has a grenade left over if we
Got
need
some
it.
advent here.
Okay, so here goes over all the Overwatches. Oh, yeah, he had a really bad day. Oh, a big miss. Big miss. Okay, that's fine. Does the Archon actually get shot? He does. Okay, one down. At least that's something. Elite Officer is actually a good choice there because otherwise we'd have some problems. The grenade might not be a good choice, though. I think we just reload and try to hit the robot. Because that'll shred his armor.
Back online.
Oh yeah, 80%? No problem. That should be doable, right? Yeah, there we go. Armor totally shredded away. Overwatch removed, which is good. Which means we can now move freely. So I'm pretty sure the Paladin could do that anyway. Probably can come up like right here if we need to. I don't know, 81% to hit. It's pretty good. 82% is even better. I'll take that shot first. Oh, okay, there goes the droid. Good.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Now we have the other guy, who I think the Archon might even be able to take care of. 40% is pretty bad. Shield Bearer, huh? Alright, well. I mean, he is behind cover right now, but he's not going to be in a minute. So, if we come right over here and do that stupid swipe move we hate so much. Can we do that? Oh, we totally can. Won't kill him. But even if it misses, it's going to destroy cover. Okay, that's pretty good. 3 damage is solid. Then Paladin come in like right here. That should be a good flanking move.
Headed out.
And that should be able to kill him, possibly. 78% is good. I like it. And it was good. Alright.
What'd you expect? Menace 1-5.
And you
We're not
totally
picking
keep
up any
focus.
additional contacts
That's
near
all
the
I want you to
AO.
do is
Proceed
keep
to plant
focus.
the X4 charges and move to evac.
Does mean breaking line of sight, but you're already broken line of sight. Could move you like up here and then just in turn. I'm gambling there's no other enemies.
Tired of
And I
waiting
think
around.
that's true. So yeah, then just intern. How do we intern? We go back up here. Okay, intern. Okay. He is still mind controlled, which is great. Okay, I think what we need to do is start picking up bodies and moving the hell out. I think we might actually be done, except for killing this one Archon, which I think we do right now. Yeah, that's probably fair. Can you kill your own minion? That's not just something you can do random? No? Alright, well, you can do this. That'll kill him for sure. Yeah. It doesn't count as friendly fire. He's only
You can't
temporarily
run
on our
from
team.
my power.
And not anymore. Somehow he's not dead. It's alright, he doesn't get a turn. Just means we should be able to kill him. We can't... Oh, we can totally slash him. 77 is actually only a little bit better. Do we have a better shot? I mean, somehow Weldheld is still not injured, despite the horrible
that'll be
losses we
okay.
sustained, which I find kind of surprising. 61 is actually pretty bad. He can't kill himself, cannot self-terminate. Yeah, we're out of grenades. We could probably throw a rocket, but it seems so wasteful. There we go. Okay, he's dead. Good.
That's right.
I don't think he's outlived his usefulness, so I think it's fine. So yeah, go ahead and reload.
Good to go.
And you go ahead and reload. I have no idea if there are any more bad guys. I think we're done. But I don't know we're done. So you're going on Overwatch. And that was the fastest enemy turn in the universe. So we might even be done. So I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to do a double
Good
move.
to go.
You are going to be our guy for now. You go ahead and reload. Actually, can you come over here? The thing is, I think his body's still up here. Yeah, and there's a thing up there. Okay, so we can totally jump up here.
I'll take the high road.
And I think they're going to have us grab his body up there, which is pretty silly. But yep. That's totally what's going to happen. Secure a unit. That's fine. You're out of ammo anyway. I mean, I realize it's a temporary situation, but it's fine. And then... You're just going to jump down? Sure. Sure. Jump down, like, right there should be good for now.
Absolutely.
Okay. No man left behind. Speaking of no man left behind, and I think... I don't want to move you anywhere else right now. So I think we're fine. Speaking of no man left behind, you are a powerhouse. But I think... Yeah, we'll take the specialist. We'll take you way over here, and then you'll pick up the body of our grenadier next turn. At the very least, this preserves the exosuit, which is probably a good idea. Might as well come up here and go in Overwatch.
Come get some.
And then you just stay right where you are. Okay, Wild Hild. I mean, I guess...
If you say
So what we should probably do is place down our evac point pretty soon.
Come get some.
Probably right near Paladin if we can. Like, between Paladin and Feedback, I think would work great. So you go ahead and do that. Good, you got her? Good.
Keep an eye on
Okay,
things.
she'll have a nice burial, I swear. So we'll go over and do this. This might generate another pod, but we'll see.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed.
Okay, X4 charges are armed, now we can totally
Move
evac.
to the extraction
So,
point for immediate
go back to where you
evac.
were.
Let's move already.
I think we go ahead and put down the evac point. So let's do that. Evac point right between these two guys. Think that's good.
Can I get an evac here?
And then you can get out. Try not to carry him farther than you need to. I mean, medical science has done wonderful things. Who knows? She may come back. Probably not, though. Can you come back over
On
here?
my way.
Okay, then... Oh, that's it, huh? Just you guys? Alright, go ahead and just evac.
Ready to boogie.
Both of you guys. The injured and the dead. Trying to leave
Getting
no one
outta here.
behind if we can. It's unfortunate we lost our squatty grenadier, but what you gonna do, man? Alright, you can totally make it to the evac zone, no
Double
problem.
time.
So yeah, that's right. We had 2 down, 2 just left, so this is it.
Let's go.
As soon as our psychic gets on board, we can go. Wildhead's actually going to release his shaken status. Finally.
Will do.
Oh, man. This is a tough one.
Evac confirmed.
And maybe I just made some bad plays. I did expose the Gatekeeper pod a little prematurely.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed.
Alright, X4 charges were placed. I mean, the place is half blown up anyway, but, you know. Bonus points for going the extra mile. Okay, 3 wounded, 1 killed. 16 enemies killed, though. That's something. And we did destroy the alien facility. I don't think it counts as sabotage. I think it's actually just dead. Dealt most damage. Torres, not surprising to anybody. Most under fire was Feedback, really? Oh, yeah, I can kind of believe that. I can kind of believe that. But look at that cover bonus. Yeah, that's not good. I'm glad to see our snipers actually awake, though. That's something. There might be a perk we could put on our specialists to make it so that... instead of stabilizing, we could actually wake them up. Having the sniper awake for those turns would have been key. I guess putting them on top of the tower really didn't work out well for us. Well, we know for next time, height isn't always everything. Cover is key. Which I guess, you know, we should have known in the first place. Alright. So, gravely wounded is probably going to be for quite a while. Well, at least we got 2 promotions. That's something. Yeah, Clark unfortunately died before she even got a name. Hail of bullets. Guaranteed to hit your target, but use a lot of ammunition. Or guaranteed to hit your target sounds great. Or throwing grenade does not, or using heavy weapons, which you always do anyway. Which means basically you get 2 shots. So a guarantee or 2 shots. Really what it is a grenade and an opening fire thing. That might actually be pretty good. Salvo it is. I like the idea of hail of bullets, but I think we're going to go this instead. And then you get death from above because it's awesome. And it would have saved your life, maybe, possibly. 14 days wounded, that's pretty bad. Look at this, man. Look at all these gravely woundeds. 3 gravely wounded in the same mission. I think that's a new record.
The alien facility now stands in ruin, Commander. Excellent work. Your
reduced Avatar progress by 1.
The aliens' progress towards the Avatar project.
One of our psychics gets shaken. Oh, that's so bad. We traded 1 shaken for a worse one. Oh, we traded 1 shaken for 2. Oh, man. At least we restored him. Oh, that could be so much better. How bad are we? How bad are we injured? Okay, we've got a lot of people gravely wounded. I count 3. But... man. And our psychics are both out. So we gotta put Raven in the next mission. There's no way Omega might make it out. But we can't put Raven in the Psychic Training Center until Omega's out. Because we don't want to risk going into a mission with no Psychic. And we've done it before, but it's been difficult, and I don't want to do it again. Alright, well... that could have gone better. We already lost a soldier. How many soldiers do we have right now? We have 17 soldiers. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit. We have the supplies for it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you and what the hell, you two, and then go to the guerrilla work tactics school and train one of these as a grenadier. Actually, we need a specialist, don't we? No, I don't want to proceed. I want to look at our roster again. Viewer soldiers. Okay, we already have a grenadier, so no, what we need is a specialist, because all of our specialists are wounded. They might be fine later, but for right now, that's what our need is. Yeah, because our next specialist isn't available for 5 days anyway. Well, it takes 5 days to train. So either way, it's 5 days. Oh, 2 days right here for Angel. Yeah, but I think we need another specialist just to be safe side. Specialist and then a grenadier, so let's do that. Specialist first. It's fine. Specialist. New combat tactics. We might want to take... stay with me. We have the supplies for it. I say, why the hell not? That would have actually saved our grenadier, and then she would have moved on. I'm so tempted to take vengeance because it would have been useful this mission too. I mean, better late than never, right? Let's do it. I mean, we're low on supplies, but I'm okay. Alright. So thank you guys for watching. This has been XCOM 2. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2. And I'll see you guys next time.